Okay, then it's fine. Um, Come on, come on, come on. Free. Oh, okay. Hello, 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 chat. Hello, 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 hello. I think my voice is coming. I'm audible. Okay, right. I'm audible. Great. So let's start to the stream. But before that, let me just paste the link in the Discord. Right. If that's thing we just first start with. After that, okay, let's go. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Funny. Oh, great. Welcome to the stream, man. So, so you came for the first time, right? Okay. Let me just add the poll. After that, we will start doing the stream. Any idea for DSA? Um, like what are you trying to ask? Are you asking how we can start with the DSA or what? And yeah, if you're not comfortable in using English, you can use Hindi. If like how you start approach questions. Um, there is a way in which we can start the approaching the questions, but just wait for 10 seconds. Okay, just let me start the stream. So, good evening, everyone. Today is my day 64 of my DSA journey. In today's stream, we will be revisiting some problems. After that, we will do some new problems as we do. And today, we will again take problems based on hashing, hash maps, and hash sets. Right. So, my approach is simple. First, like we should not directly jump onto random topics. Like what people do. I have seen people just directly go on to lead code, right? And after that, they just try to um, okay, let me search any random problem, right? They just try and search any random problem and just directly open it. So how they will be able to solve that, right? Like when they already don't know about the concepts that will be used in that, right? Um, there are so many concepts, and inside those concepts, there are sub concepts, right? Like we can go topic wise. Hindi thing, then explain questions in. Okay. Yeah, I know Hindi. So you want me to explain using Hindi, right? ओके सो जो मेरा अप्रोच है उसके हिसाब से मैं पहले मैं पहले एक टॉपिक जैसे मेरा रहता है फिक्स राइट एक फिक्स टॉपिक रहता है फिर उसी टॉपिक के अराउंड कुछ हम लोग क्वेश्चंस उठाते हैं मतलब वो कोई छोटा टॉपिक भी हो सकता है राइट मे बी वो कोई एल्गोरिदम हो सकता है जैसे कि रिकर्जन और या फिर कोई एक अप्रोच हो सकती है जैसे टू पॉइंटर्स राइट तो हम लोग चूज करते हैं वैसे क्वेश्चंस जो हम लोग के लेवल के हैं राइट और ऐसे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन है जिसमें हम लोग को पहले ही ऑप्टिमाइज्ड अप्रोच में क्या बोलते हैं क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है। अम, हम लोग ब्रूट फोर्स से भी इसको स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, राइट? अब ब्रूट फोर्स में इजी तरीके से हम लोग उसको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, अगर आप एक बिगनर हैं तो ऐसा कर जा सकते हैं, लेकिन टॉपिक वाइज जाना ही पड़ेगा। ब्रो, हाउ मच टाइम आई हैव टू से सो दैट आई कैन सिट फॉर द कंपनीज, और यू कैन टेल विच टॉपिक टाइम? Amrish, are you in the last year of your college? So, up, okay, just wait. I am answering the question of this guy. Um, can you just wait for a minute, right? So, funny. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Um, hey, you are that guy, right? अरे भाई, आज तो मुझे हिंदी यूज करना ही पड़ेगा। ओके, like how you start approach questions. Approach is simple. We have to go topic wise, right? Just don't know what happened. The screen got freezed, so we have to go topic wise. And Navneet, man, my name is not Navneet. I'm Atharva. Okay, so Amnish, I think you can go with a course, right? Like which are focused on placements. I do have time. I have just started with these things, and like you can go topic wise, and you're saying that, right? I can sit for the companies. So in that case, you will find people saying that okay, you can get into a structured code or a short-term course where they are teaching about DSA. Let's start. What are you trying to say, man? I am just unable to understand. So, Amnish, you can go with a structured course or a short-term course for DSA, right? As and with time you can increase your knowledge, right, about the concepts of DSA. Like, uh, but as you are saying that, yeah, you want to sit in the interview. So for that, I think you can pick a short-term course and you can go according to that. I think you have. I'm in seventh sim. Okay, so how much time you have left with? I think you have around 10 to 11 months, right? Man, Striver is just so much deep. Um, like if we'll start with the Striver, I think it will take time, right? So yeah, it's my first sem in the BCA. Man, yeah, I'm the same batch as you. The classes started around I think 8th of August, right? We did have the classes on Saturday and Sunday. Uh, but yeah, I just bunked the classes and I was doing the streaming at that time. Um, may you explain about yourself? Yeah, I'm a student and not a working guy. And just the college has started recently. But yeah, I do a lot of research, right, about these, and just the focus is not on the college, right? As we have to build the skills the other way. Oh, thanks, man. What about you? you are also in the same batch, right? I think um, you also started your which skills? Okay, you are asking about mine, like what I'm working on, right? I am working on the part in this programming, right, which we call as data structures and algorithms. And the other part I'm like interested in is web development, we can say. You are in which year? Um, you can take a guess. What do you think? In which year I am? Um, which skills? And in the web development part, I have covered HTML and CSS. Just CSS needs some hands-on practice. And JavaScript has started. I will soon start the JavaScript live series where I will be solving questions and practicing about Java, right? And 2 or 3 weeks after that, we will be applying those things into the project, right? When the new phase of JavaScript will start, no man, um, I just the college has started. Um, Around 8th of August, we did have our first online class. Okay, but we don't have to care about that, right? It's just I think if you will start to do the things, you will be faster than me, right? As you have developed the mind which we need to study about these topics, right? As you have developed the scientific mindset, right? And I think you are in the seventh semester, right? So I think you did have to BTech or any other course, right? In which they train your mind to think in a scientific way. And I think even in your school, you are from science background, right? Um, So I think you already have the skills or the mindset from which you can learn the things. Just when you will start, I think you will be faster than me or the other guys who have just started with the college or maybe right. Like I feel that you have that capacity to start with. Okay. So first I was thinking to we can start with the new questions, right? Right. Okay, we will first start with these questions. Find missing and repeating values. It was from that lecture, right? From Apna College, which the playlist which I don't follow right now. But this question was pending, right? So today we will try to solve it, and I will solve it the way the teacher has taught about, right? Even if she haven't taught us in a good way, right? Taught me in a good way, but yeah. And I have another approach. We can try that out. But before that, we'll apply the approach which the this teacher have used, right? So let's start. Like what we have to do, we have to find missing and repeating values. We can use unordered set, but in this we have a grid, right? We have matrix. We have given a zero index 2D matrix, right? A grid of size n into n. That means n square. The values are n square, right? Um, and with values in the range from 1 to n square. Like it will start from 1 and go till n square. And each integer appears exactly once expected. What does it mean? Means there will be only one duplicate value, right? And which appears twice, as we can see. And there will be a integer b, which will be the missing number, right? Because we have to find the missing and the repeating values. So the task is to find the repeating and missing values, missing numbers A and B. And we have already used unordered sets before, so we can apply those uh, functions, or like we can use the functions. Just in this case, we have a grid, right? So we will have to run a loop. We have to use nested loops, right? And we have to return a zero index integer array answer of size 2. But in this case, we have to don't make that mistake, right? That we did yesterday, in which we just give the size of 2, right? But when we did insert it into the answer vector, it just gave the wrong result. Why? Because we were having two extra values, right, which were contributing to the wrong result. And so where answer at the zeroth index, like the first value will be A and the second value will be B. And A represents the repeating value and B represents the missing value, right? And let's do it. Like I've seen the solution, so I think that will be not that much difficult. But why we have to see the solution, as we have given a grid, right? So we have to think about it, how the things look or how the function behaves. Um, okay, so we have n into n, right? We have n square numbers. Like if n is equals to 3, then the grid size is equals to 3 by 3, right? So it will have values from 1 to 9, right? As we have 3 columns and 3 rows, so we can start with creating an unordered set, or maybe before that, we can start with, just wait, let me think. Mm, come on, come on, come on. Like I was just thinking about the order. The order will not matter, but the code will look more readable, right? That's why, like, we are trying to become better engineers, right? We just don't have to write the code, or maybe if even it's the optimized approach, we should write it in a way it is supposed to be, right? So that even a noob can read it. And let's start. So we can take n, right? N is equals to grid dot size, as we have the same number of columns and rows, so we can use n for both, right? And let's start. As rows, there are 3 rows and 3 columns, right? And here we will have that unordered set. um, in this unordered set, we will be passing integer values, right? Like we will be putting integer values, and we will just have to leave it empty for now. And let's start. And we have to take 2 variables, right? As it said, a comma b, right? I think we can initialize it with zeros, right? And we will use a for loop to traverse the matrix less than n, right? Plus plus. And here we will, like we have already been, we are aware of how the things in matrix work, right? As we have covered about 2-dimensional arrays. Oh man, I think that maybe the stream can get stopped during the in between, because of there can some electricity issues that can happen. So um, right. And today I don't even have that mobile phone from which I will connect to a hotspot. So let's see what will happen. And its name is grid, right? So in the nested loop, we have to check for, we will use if, right? If inside the set using the find function, if we not found matrix, Okay, not the matrix. Its name is grid, right? So grid. If we want, we can name it as matrix. So let's just change the name, right? Grid. Matrix I comma j, right? So it will give the ith row and jth column. And what is something went wrong? So it will be j, right? And now if it's not equals to, if it's equals to set dot n, right? That means that we haven't found that value, and in that case we will, okay, we can, I think we can first start with the opposite condition that we found that value, right? In that case we will just do what we will do. We do have to, okay, we have to create an answer vector, right? So let's create that vector, sorry, array, and here it, we will name it as answer, right? We don't have to give it any size initially, and okay, if we found that value is already present in the pair set, that means we have it, it have occurred for the second time, right? In that case we can push it back into the answer. So okay, but wait, so it became the duplicate value, right? So a is equals to uh, matrix, that value of matrix I plus j, right? And in the answer we can push it back into the answer. Why we stored it into a, we will get to know about that in the next part, right? In the next step, okay, push back a, right? We push back a as the duplicate value, right? And b will be the missing value. So to find the missing value, and we will have to create two other variables, that will be, one will be expected sum, right? And another will be, we will initialize it with 0, and the actual sum, right, that we had, and just wait, it will be, so how we will calculate the actual sum? Actual sum will be the sum of all the values present in the matrix, right? Like if this is a matrix, we know that, okay, this is a 3 by 3 matrix, right? 3 number of rows, 3 number of columns. So it should have values between 9 to 1 to 9, right? As when we will do the n square, it will be 3 into 3 will be 9. So it will have 9 values. And for to calculate the actual sum, what we can do, we can't we do it in this loop, right? So actual sum is equals to, sorry, actual sum plus equals to matrix ith comma jth value, right? And just wait, there's a mistake. When it is, it's kind of not visible, right? I think we should give some space. Maybe just this. Oh, what's the thing happened to the keyboard? Right? Okay, now it's working. So then after that, we have the actual sum, and we have got the duplicate value, right? And we have pushed back into the answer. Now the job is to find the missing value. To find the missing value, we will use a formula of arithmetic progression, right? That we do for when we have range. We do like when we know that, okay, there will be 5 values which will start from 1 to n, and then we do 5 into 5 plus 1, right? divided by 2. So what it gives? 5 into 5 plus 1 means 5 into 6, that will be 30, divided by 2 will be 15. And when we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 values, that sum is equals to 15. So we will apply the same rule in this, and we will do, and expected sum will be what? Expected sum will be, can we say that expected sum will be n square plus n square, sorry, n square into um, n plus 1, right, divided by 2, right. What it will give, when we will do n square, it will be square of that, as we have n, right, n is equals to great size. So, and what it will give, it will give the number of rows, right, but we have to do n square so that we can get the range. And hello happy directive, welcome to the stream. Me also. Oh, okay. Hello bro. Hello brother. I thought what you did right. Tell us about yourself. Do you also do learn about DSA or do things like these, or you are in something else? I think what we have to do here, we have the expected sum, right, and we have the expected sum will be that sum that is actually needed, right? So we have the expected sum. We got the as expected sum. Now to calculate B, what we have to do? B will be the missing value, right? So for B, we will do expected sum minus, sorry, expected sum plus A plus, sorry, minus actual sum, something like this. What it will do, it will get the expected sum, right? Expected sum will be the value, suppose it is from 1 to 9, so it will be equals to 45, right? Like in this case, it will be equals to 45 if it was, we have the original numbers, and okay, suppose it will be 45, and then we add the duplicate, so it will become, in this case, duplicate is the value as 9, right? We can see it. So when we will add the duplicate, okay, just wait. When we will add the duplicate, what will happen? Its value will be equals to 50. What it will be? 54, right? After that, when we will subtract the actual sum, what will happen? Actual sum is the sum that we got after adding all the values in the original matrix that we have. So when we'll do that, what it will be? It will be, let's calculate that. So 9, 10, right? We have 10. Okay. And then it's 10, it's 13, and 20, 30, and it will be 38, 40. So we have 49, right? So when we will subtract 49, what we will get? We will get the actual missing value. That's the case. We will get the actual missing values. And if we do check, we will find that, okay, 5 is the missing value. I don't understand anything. Yeah, even I also didn't knew not understood about how this formula was working, right? As we have values and it's just a little bit of confusing, right? Like, I know approach where we can do it in a simple manner, but the ma'am told me about a different way to do this using an mathematical formula. No, this is This is very easy, man. Okay, let me show you an problem. Ignore this. Okay, ignore this problem. I did solve 1 or 2 days ago. Um, let's open this. Think it. Okay, not this. It will be dangerous. Just wait. Can we? Okay, let's try to. Let's give you a dry run of this. How this thing is working. Right. You know about DSA? Man, have you? No problem, man. If you want, I can even use Hindi for you. If you will say that, yeah, man, you use Hindi, then I can use Hindi. Um, right. And what I'm doing right now, from the past few days, I got to know the playlist which we found on YouTube or the courses. There are some gaps that every people will find when they will start with the DSA playlist or courses. Like the teachers say that, okay, we will cover the things in a detailed way, but that's not the case. That's what I'm working on. As after learning it, doing the streams for the 55 days or 56 days, I found that, okay, there are some gaps which I have to cover. So that's what I'm learning about right now. Man, that's that's what I asked for. Like, what are you learning nowadays? Like, have you started something, or what's the case? Then I think I can. Okay, just wait. I was also searching their videos. Yeah. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Okay, watching. Yeah. So, man, how far you have arrived, like in your journey? Um, have you covered basic concepts of DSA? Right. Like, what are arrays? What are vectors? Or oh, hello, man. Welcome to the stream. You just changed the uh, profile picture, right? Nothing. Just we are having some conversation. There came a guy. His name is Happy Deep Dive. What about you? My favorite character. What? This. Okay, let's go to his channel. So this is from an anime or what? Hey, let's check it out. Okay, man. I think the shit is working, right? Zoro. Um. Okay. Yeah. What? Okay. So what are you unable to understand? It's like what thing is that you are unable to understand about in this? You can ask about any of the point, right? Like just tell me about that. One Piece. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking to. Are you? Nope, nope. I'm in BCA. Um, Bachelor of Computer Applications. Right. That's the. You are. You are in BTech. I too did in year 2024. What, man? Me too. Okay. You. You all are in BCA, right? That's great. Which college? Which college? So which college? Um, what does this mean? Of is this any code word or something or already? Okay, I know about you. I was asking about from this guy. Happy. With what name? With what name should I call you, man? Your name is Jalton College. Um, is it in Delhi? I think it's in Delhi, right? Call him Deep. Deep Happy. Oh, that's. I think that will be good. Call him Deep Happy. Mm. No, Kanpur. Oh, man, I'm from UP, right? Kanpur is not that much. We don't have that much distance in between us. So what is the thing that you want to know about, right? You want to know about how we can start with the DSA or what things should we even do before even starting with DSA, right? Like I have got some understanding, I will say, like the things are getting unlocked in a layer, but I think I can give you some of the good advice that you can follow. Uh, no, and it's not just we will have to give time, right? That's the case. Um, like we will have to, keep repeating the questions and revisit the questions again and again, and it will be good, man. You will be able to do it. Just you will have to give time and you will have to keep some patience. Right now, the language is running. The language, yeah. So, which language you picked? Like, I think you are first making the fundamentals of the language in which you will be doing the DSA strong, right? Um, you are first working on that language. Are you following any playlist? Man, right now I'm not following this playlist. This is just when I get started with. This was my initial playlist when I didn't know about what even DSA is. Okay, and I just directly started it with language, right? That I didn't know about. Like it was even my first language, C++, right? And I just directly started with it. That was a mistake. I got to know about it around day 55 or day 57 stream, right? That so which playlist you picked for it? Whew, shit, man. Okay. So we will push back B into the answer dot push back B, and in the end we will return. We will come out of this together. That will not take that much time. Even I'm practicing these things. As you can see, we got an error, right? And what's the error? Um, okay, here it's the error that we used the wrong name for the matrix. Like we did name it as matrix. Okay. something is okay. Just wait. I am coming to a question. I don't understand that much English, so I am unable to understand you properly. Okay, तो मैं हिंदी यूज कर लेता हूँ भाई। वही तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि हिंदी यूज करना है कि इंग्लिश, राइट? तो हिंदी में मतलब ये है कि चीजें आसान है, बस हम लोग को टाइम देना है और चीजें हो जाएगी। कुछ सही चीजें उनको फॉलो करना है, राइट? हम लोग पहले स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं एक लैंग्वेज से। मतलब डीएसए में कूदने से पहले कुछ चीजें हैं, उनको पहले ठीक कर लिया जाए तो ज्यादा अच्छा, ज्यादा बेहतर होगा, राइट? मैंने जो गलती करी थी, मैंने क्या करा, मैंने डायरेक्टली एक प्लेलिस्ट उठाई कि हाँ भाई ये डीएसए है, सी प्लस प्लस में कराया जा रहा है, चलो उसको कर लेते हैं। लेकिन मैंने एक प्रॉब्लम देखी जो कि थी कि इसमें कुछ चीजें थी जो कि डिटेल में कवर नहीं थी। और कोई भी प्लेलिस्ट उठा लो, उसमें वो चीजें डिटेल में कवर करी नहीं जाएंगी। तो सबसे पहले तो कोई भी एक लैंग्वेज है, राइट? सपोज सी प्लस प्लस है, राइट? तो सबसे पहले हम लोग को उसके बारे में जानना चाहिए कि मतलब उसके फंडामेंटल्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करना चाहिए कि लूप्स क्या होते हैं, लूप्स के क्या कंडीशन होते हैं, वेरिएबल, डेटा टाइप, और भी जितनी चीजें हैं, राइट? जस्ट वेट। मतलब कुछ चीजें होती हैं, उनको पहले हम लोग कवर करते हैं डीएसए में आने से पहले, राइट? लाइक मैं भी अभी इस टाइम पे एक प्लेलिस्ट फॉलो कर रहा हूँ सी प्लस प्लस के लिए। मैंने फिर से इसको पढ़ना शुरू करा है। ये था चाय और कोड से, और अभी मैंने इसको शुरू करा है। जो भी गैप होगा वो इसमें धीरे धीरे कवर हो जाएगा, राइट? इसमें बहुत सारे वीडियोस नहीं है, ये मुझे लगता है एक बंदा अगर उठा भी ले, अगर धीरे धीरे भी करेगा तो 1 से 2 हफ्ते में अच्छे से कर देगा वो कंप्लीट, राइट? मुझे पता चला कि भाई डीएसए तो डायरेक्ट स्टार्ट कर नहीं सकते हैं, उसके पहले कुछ चीजें हैं जो कि आपको आनी चाहिए तभी हो पाएगा। हाँ। अरे सी तो मेरे भी कॉलेज में है, मतलब मेरे उसमें कॉलेज में। लेकिन उसको मुझे लगता है सिर्फ कॉलेज तक ही रखना चाहिए, राइट? और सी में सी जो कि सी है और सी प्लस प्लस है, उसमें ऑलमोस्ट जब आप कोड लिखोगे तो कोड सेम ही रहेगा। एक दो चीजें लेफ्ट राइट हो सकती हैं, राइट? वही चीज है। एज सी प्लस प्लस क्यों बनाई गई थी, इसके एक पीछे एक बहुत लंबी कहानी है कि सी प्लस प्लस क्यों बनाई गई थी। तो राइट, जो आदमी था जिसने सी प्लस प्लस को बनाया था, उसने पहले इसको सी में ट्राई करने की कोशिश करी, लेकिन सी लैंग्वेज में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स और थी। तो ये मतलब ये भी सी ही है, बस इसमें सी प्लस प्लस ये क्या होते हैं, वर्जन निकाल दिए गया, या फिर क्या बोला जाए। अरे मतलब एग्जाम्पल तो बहुत सारे हैं, जैसे अगर जावा स्क्रिप्ट और जावा टाइप स्क्रिप्ट को लें तो उसमें उन दोनों में डिफरेंस है, लेकिन टाइप स्क्रिप्ट बनी है जावा के ही ऊपर, जावा स्क्रिप्ट के ऊपर, राइट? उसकी एक अलग कहानी है। ये सो प्रॉब्लम, मेन प्रॉब्लम आ कहाँ पे रही है ये भी तो पता करना, पहले आपको ये बताना पड़ेगा ना कि प्रॉब्लम आ कहाँ पे रही है, तो हम लोग उस पे शायद उस पे कुछ काम कर सकते हैं, राइट? यूट्यूब पे तो बहुत सारे कोर्स मिल जाएंगे, डीएसए वाले पेड भी होंगे, फ्री भी होंगे, लेकिन हम लोग को तो सही कोर्स से पढ़ना है ना, जो कि जिसमें मतलब चीजें हो। और ये भी नहीं कि अगर एक कोर्स पकड़ लिया है तो हम लोग सिर्फ उस पर रिलाई नहीं कर सकते कि एक ही कोर्स है तो इसी में सब कुछ मिल जाएगा, राइट? हम लोग को रिसर्च करते रहना पड़ेगा और चीजों को समझना पड़ेगा कि क्या चीजें हैं जो मिसिंग है, उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना पड़ेगा। और वो चीज टाइम के साथ समझ आ जाती है कि क्या चीज मिसिंग है, क्या चीज नहीं। अ, थोड़ा टाइम देना पड़ता है तो चीजें समझ आ जाती है। हेलो मैन, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम सुभाष। क्या आपको कुछ आंसर मिला? आप क्या कर सकते हैं, देखो मैंने क्या करा था, जब मुझे पता चला कि कुछ गैप्स है, कुछ मिस्टेक्स है जो मैंने कर दी है, तो मैं गया था एक यूट्यूब चैनल पे, चार कोड, राइट, आप भी ऐसे सर्च कर सकते हैं चार कोड DSA। तो इन लोगों ने एक अच्छी गाइडेंस दी है, मैं तो कहूँगा। मतलब ये जो बंदा है इसने बहुत हार्डकोर लॉजिक दिया है चीज़ों पे कि DSA को पढ़ना कैसे चाहिए, कहाँ से शुरू करना चाहिए। चाय और कोड, राइट। एक वीडियो ये था जो मैंने देखा था, और भी एक ये वाला वीडियो है। मतलब 3-4 वीडियोस उसको देख के एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग ली जा सकती है कि DSA को स्टार्ट कब करना है और किस तरीके से करना है, राइट। इससे एक हेल्प हेल्प मिलेगी कि एक आइडिया लग जाएगा कि कोर्सेज को कैसे देखना है, कोर्सेज में हम लोग को क्या चीज़ ढूंढना है, और क्या चीज़ें हैं जो हम लोग को कोर्सेज से अलग होकर भी पढ़ना है, राइट। कोर्सेज में तो सब चीज़ होगी नहीं, कोर्सेज में तो लिमिटेड चीज़ें ही होंगे। DSA बहुत, मतलब काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं DSA में पढ़ने के लिए। अम, तो मैं तो रिकमेंड करूंगा, एक चैनल है चार कोड, यहाँ पे जाके सर्च कर सकते हैं DSA। और मतलब जो भी सर्च करना है DSA के बारे में कि DSA शुरू कैसे, DSA के पहले क्या नीडेड है क्या नहीं है। राइट। एक ये भी वीडियो था, बहुत अच्छा वीडियो है, ये मैंने देखा था 2 दिन पहले। हम्म, लेकिन इस चीज के बारे में मुझे तुरंत नहीं पता चला, मुझे पता चला जब मैंने एक प्लेलिस्ट फॉलो करी, ये अपना कॉलेज की प्लेलिस्ट थी। पहले मैं इनके वीडियोस देखता था कि ये लोग गाइड करते थे, राइट, कि DSA में क्या होता है, क्या करना चाहिए। उसके बाद मुझे पता चला कि ये जो मैम है, इन्होंने ये प्लेलिस्ट स्टार्ट करी है जिसमें ये DSA पढ़ा रही है C++ में। मतलब चलो देखते हैं। और ये लोग प्लेलिस्ट को ऐसे डिजाइन करते हैं कि आपको लगेगा कि हाँ मुझे सब समझ आ रहा है और सब चीजें सही से चल रही हैं। लेकिन एक टाइम आएगा जब लगेगा कि हाँ भाई इसमें कुछ काफी गैप है, काफी चीजें मिसिंग है। राइट। तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि लोग उस उस पॉइंट पे ना पहुंचे, उसके पहले ही उसको स्ट्रॉन्ग कर ले, राइट। ऐसे जो मैं कर रहा हूँ अभी, ये मैं उस गैप्स को ही फिल कर रहा हूँ, राइट। कुछ छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं उसको मैं फिक्स कर रहा हूँ पहले। आई वॉचिंग 10 hours ऑफ माई कॉलेज वीडियो। इसका अपना कॉलेज की 10 hours की वीडियो देख रहा था। किस चीज पे? अरे मैंने मैंने पता है, मैंने HTML और CSS के लिए भी अपना कॉलेज को ही पहले फॉलो करा था। लेकिन मैंने HTML सीख लिया था, उसके बाद मैंने इसको कर दिया था पॉज। जो भी ये डेवलपमेंट की चीजें थी, फिर मैं DSA पढ़ने लगा। फिर मुझे पता चला कि इन्होंने CSS पे भी वीडियो बना रखा है। फिर मैंने CSS का वीडियो देखा तो, लेकिन मैंने इन लोगों का प्रोजेक्ट कॉपी नहीं करा कि प्रोजेक्ट है, प्रोजेक्ट कॉपी नहीं करना। लेकिन जब मुझे पता चला जब DSA में इतने गैप्स हैं, फिर मैंने थोड़ी रिसर्च करी और देखते हैं कि CSS वाली वीडियो में इन लोगों ने क्या क्या गैप रखे हैं और दूसरे वीडियोस में। मुझे पता चला ये तो बहुत ज्यादा ही गैप है। और ऊपर से वीडियो इतने लॉन्ग वीडियोस, राइट। अब ये 7 घंटे का वीडियो कौन ही देखेगा बैठ के, बहुत ज्यादा लॉन्ग है। उसमें चीजें उस तरीके से सिखाई भी नहीं गई, बस जो कॉपी पेस्ट हो रहा है। थोड़ा बहुत मैं कहूँगा पढ़ाने की कोशिश तो हुई है, लेकिन वो भी ज्यादा कंटेंट नहीं, राइट, जो कि हम लोग को चाहिए। हेलो मैन, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। यो कोनिचिवा, which year and what's your field, by the way? um, you take a guess, man. In which year I am? Can you take a guess? And my field is development. We can say I am in, I am in development. No, just the college I have started this month. I am in the first semester right now. And yeah, what about you, man? You also in the first sem? I'm into backend and cloud third sem. Okay. So what language you picked for the backend? You took Java or Python, JavaScript, cloud. So you are fully into the backend things, right? But in the backend, are you in web dev or app dev? I think Java, buddy. Yeah, I also want to jump into Java. Um, just I did started with C++ when I did started with learning DSA. But yeah, when I will be in the backend, right? When I will be learning backend, I will choose Java stack, right? Java is very powerful, right? And we know what the market wants. Um, Now first I learned full stack and basic GSAP, then I choose space cloud DevOps. Okay, specialization. So you took it in the college, right? As the cloud and so what we will call it, like if we zoom out and we call it in which field you are as full stack GSAP, then cloud. Bye man, see you again, right? Nice to meet you. And deep dive. Hello, hello. What you can do? Hello Murphy, how are you? Um, आप आप डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, ये मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड है। इस पे यहाँ पे आप अपना प्रोग्रेस शेयर कर सकते हैं कि आप डेली बेसिस पे क्या कर रहे हैं। मे बी आप कुछ मतलब कुछ भी आप प्लान कर रहे हैं तो उसको शेयर कर सकते हैं, जो भी डेली बेसिस पे आप कर रहे हैं। मे बी आप किसी प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे हैं तो आप उसको भी शेयर कर सकते हैं। इवन इफ उसका कोई पार्ट ही जस्ट कंप्लीटेड है तो हम लोग उसका रिव्यू कर सकते हैं। और डिस्कॉर्ड में ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं हम लोगों की तरह ही जो कि उस पर रिव्यू दे सकते हैं, राइट? और आप उनसे इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हैं उनके साथ। Now I will present myself as a backend cloud guy and now, hello man, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm fine man. How are you doing? Man, I've seen you for the first time. Cops. Um, the name is very dangerous, right? Cops. Cops. Cops mean about. Yeah, I thought that it's right. Cops means I'm not able to do it, brother. What? Um, Sunshine, right? Your name is Sunshine, right? Um, I I don't have the idea about the cloud things, but yeah, I just started the journey here on this YouTube platform, and what I'm doing, I'm documenting my journey from day one, right? And first I started with DSA, like when I just started the live streams. Um, yeah, I just saw it yesterday that your video thumbnails appeared on the homepage. That would my Krishna. Oh, great man. Yeah, I do use English, like I prefer English more, but sometimes people come and yeah, they want that yeah I should use Hindi. So yeah, I will have now I have started using Hindi from the past few days again. Oh man, that's great, right? That's a good information that you are giving. Um, so Cops, are you in the college? Krishna, you can also join the Discord, right? Here you can share what you are doing on daily basis. Maybe you are working on a project, or maybe you are learning something on a daily basis. You can just share that. And my comment is being crazy scene. Okay, no, man. Even in my mobile phone, it's just getting converted into English. How the how this thing? हाँ अभी कल देखा था आपका वीडियो हमने okay. अरे अपने आप इंग्लिश में कन yes bro second years started okay. तो आप लोग मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, राइट? ये बहुत अच्छी चीज है, मतलब ये रिकमेंडेड है, हाईली रिकमेंडेड है। यहाँ पे मतलब ये मैं टाइप की कम्युनिटी बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ जहाँ पे लोग एक दूसरे की हेल्प कर पाए ग्रो करने में, राइट? ये मेरा इस कम्युनिटी का पर्पस है। मैं ये नहीं कहूंगा कि आप लोग को अभी सब्सक्राइब करना चाहिए। सब्सक्राइब, you guys can consider to subscribe when you feel that this guy is learning something good, or we are learning something from him, or we are getting some value. Okay, for now you all can just I will highly recommend all of you to join the Discord server. That will be good, I think, right? Subscribing is a secondary thing. It can happen, like we can do it anytime, right? It's just a secondary thing. It just shows numbers, right? It doesn't reflects it. The subscribers are just numbers, right? I have just started with DSA from Babar. I'm in lecture 15 and 11 lead code questions. Okay, love Babar. Okay, can we what do you think about me? How I'm going? And then you tell me, like, you just directly started with the DSA playlist, or first you strengthen the programming language in which you have started doing the DSA. Like, what was your initial way that you just started with the DSA, right? Like, did you knew about some prerequisites that are needed while before jumping into the DSA? Um, okay, right, we have to fix this. Expected. Okay, this is missing. Um, use of class template expected requires template arguments. Be expected. What? Okay, just the name is missing. The part of the name. अरे भाई सब काफी nice by Crazy Streak. Yes, bro, that is started, and first year may I already have started C, so I know a little bit of programming language already. So you have started solving lead code questions using C language, and which field you are going in? Like, are you going in web dev or any other field in which the language will be different? CPP, bro. Man, I was asking in which field you will be going, right? As there is a very small mistake that I did have done, but I think like it's just based on practicality, like how we can practically save time, right? But first you have to tell me about God knows, bro. But yeah, you can give a rough idea, right? So that, but I think you will not be doing anything using C++, right? That's fine for sure, right? Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. What's your update? Come on, Chandra. Radio on this Friday night and all day long. What's the funny part, bro? Why you making a? No, man. Yeah, I'm seriously asking about that. Like, even if you have a rough idea, like, like what field? Maybe you are going to explore any field, right? Like, first you will start with exploring a field. It can be web development or app development, or maybe something else. No, I. So you're a full stack guy. Yeah, I will be a full stack guy. What all the fields are there, though? I don't know. Educate me. Okay, let's check. So you also did took BCA? Sorry, man, just the tongue has been slipping. Um, in which course you are? Krishna. Yeah, I'm the full stack guy. No, no, I'm asking for the from this guy, cops. Krishna, you are in third year, right? Oh, we have um, we have rich people here, right? That's cool. Um, Krishna. Okay, you're in third year, third semester, second year. Man, I think you guys have more. You guys can like have more things to explore, right? As what happens in BCA, like to fill the gap between BTech and BCA, what I will have to do. I think I will have to go for higher studies. Maybe. Oh man, you have three Krishna. But where is the third one, man? Um, there are two Krishnas here, so I will have to maybe do MCA or any other degree to just get at the same level in which for the interviews. Why are you laughing so much, bro? Um, don't know, man. It just sometimes it happens. I know all these stuff too. Hmm. Um, there are some core things which are somewhat similar in between a BTech guy or a BCA guy, but the mindset that BTech guys have is a little bit different, right? Like there are so many things that we can come upon while having the talks, but I think are you asking for this from me? Um, man, if we search BTech, right, or let's go to Chat GPT, right, we can get to know about what are the fields. Okay, ignore the spellings in which BTech guy can go. Yes, yes, you go. Okay. As we can see, there are these things, right? Software development. Okay. And okay, we have so many options, man. Mm, Well, okay, chill out. No, man, we will have to focus, right? Focus is the thing that we have to do. And yeah, talks like this can happen, it, but when we are in the work mode, we will do the work. That's right. Focus on questions. See, you see DevOps, cloud, they are my expertise. Okay. Cloud DevOps, cloud engineer, DevOps. So what will be your job? Like, as DevOps will be something related to deployment, right? The CI/CD things. Um, as I know about the terms, but I don't know what those terms mean, right? This is the thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eh, okay. So, cops, what do you think? What you are interested in after? If I tell about myself, if I'm in CA, I'm doing say, web dev. So, in which field I am and under which umbrella term it, it is. I think I will be called as, yeah, I'm in software engineering, right? Yeah, software engineering. There is okay. Yeah, I will say that these things are not bad, but yeah, that's fine. But I think with time we will have to make a balance, right? Balance is needed. Man, I remember a story from there was a guy, but I will not tell you about that. What was the story? But yeah, we will cover it another day. Bro, best stack for development. The stack, best stack will be in which you are comfortable, right? Or which you think that, yeah, that is best. Right now, if we see the reality, if we see the Munstack developers, there are so many, right? And the market is just like the market is just overcrowded with Munstack developers, right? Like what I got to know about, and why we should jump into we should choose Java Stack, right? But I think it doesn't matter that much. We can't say that this is good or this is bad, right? Just everything has its own pros and cons. What happened, man? Why you sending these roses? Hi again, bro. Hi, man. How are you, Krishna? Okay. Hello, Dipto. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Um, what it's returning in the answer. In the output, it is returning 5, 2. Okay. But it what expected was 2 and 4. We have the there is some mistake at a point. Let's try to find it. Um, okay, the mistake is at this. A part of the question is missing to me. Just wait. We forget to add the else case, right? Like when the set will be, how we will put values into the set so that when it will again be found at value again, then it will be marked as the duplicate value, right? So, hey, live man, which Krishna you're talking to? My name, you don't know about man. You're coming on my channel from the past 2 or 1 week, right? Okay, you're yeah. His name is Krishna. He did told us about that. Okay, you guys keep talking. In between, let me just try to figure out what's the problem. I think the problem is just there is a small problem and they will fix it out. Start dot search metric comma j value. Just let's check this. But there's a mistake again, right? The mistake is in a part. Um, okay, instead of what we can do, we can just jump into this find missing and repeating values. I'm doing this because I think we should jump on to the next question. This doesn't have that much things to figure out, right? I'm solving find missing and repeating values. What do you think? Where could core logic is correct. Use of but there are few issues not expected to be are inside the outer for every row for every column process element after both loops. Okay, yeah, I was thinking about that after both the loops, right? Because then the actual sum can get disturbed, right? Um, why we have these much else process element after both loops? Okay. This is the outer for loop. Okay, now the output is a little bit correct, but it's getting wrong. Now the issue is in this part, or maybe number logic is good. But there's another subtle issue. The actual sum should be calculated over the entire matrix, right? is correctly set in a loop. Move to this whole part outside and diffusing and to make sure you n is the matrix dimension system. Why to know which field, bro? Starting DSA. Then, Um, what I did got to know about now. DSA is being asked from like what I think based on my current understanding. DSA is being asked like it has become normal in to sit when you will sit in the interviews. There will be one or two rounds where there will be you will be asked about things related to DSA or right. And I got to know about even data analysts, right? The people who are in data analysts, they're also being asked questions related to DSA. Even they don't, they will not use programming language, right? I think they don't use programming language. As I've seen some of the analysts, some of the data analysts, and sorry, man, I think I just saw your question a little late, right? Um, yeah, it has just become a norm, right, it's just became a normal thing after big companies like big companies applied that, like started asking that after a few, I think 1 or 2 years, small companies also adopted that, and now they have just increased the level is getting increased day by day, the level of questions. And like I've recently listened that yeah, in the Infosys, they are asking questions and like they are trying to become like Google, right? That's that was something. What all to do after DSA? You will have to figure it out, man. That's the case, right? I can't um, like what field you are interested in. What things excite you? Like, is it you want to go into cyber security, right? Or maybe and it just not gets completed, right? That's also the case, right? Like it is a thing that you will have to do in a repeating way. I think that is good, right? That's not a problem. Like what I am thinking, what I will be doing. My approach will be even if I will be out of the college, maybe I will be doing a job. Even in that time, I will be on keep practicing questions or maybe just revisit questions or other things. And soon I will be starting with the JavaScript series where I will come and just start practicing questions on the live and right as I was working on a project and it's just pending to be to like recontinue, right? I just stopped it on a point that I felt yeah, JavaScript needs some time. This is not a project that you are seeing on the screen. It's not being copied from any other project, and it's just based on my thinking. What and it will be a very usable, like very useful project. We can say it is a web app, but it's just look like a website right now. But I will be giving good amount of time to this project. Like let's just fix the problem. Expected sum. I think this is the problem. Okay, okay. Should be enough. What? But the teacher did it in a another way. Um, let's just check how she did that. Right. The code will can look somewhat similar, like almost similar. Mm, okay, I think we have found the mistake. Um, yeah, said that it will be an n square, right? As we have to take, if it was that normal arithmetic progression, it will just be n, but here it will be n into n plus 1, right? So if we do it, I think it's being passed. And if we just put it into a bracket, I think that's just a way to show that how, so that it is clearly visible, right? I think people are gone, right? Nobody's on the stream. Okay, now the second question, I think I should pick this question, right? And it's just like there was a guy who did gave this question. We can try this question, and first I will mark this as solved, and when we will do the revisit, then we will do it in a good way. Today I think I have gave time on the in the interactions, right? Um, first new problem solved was find missing and repeated values, and its time complexity will be, I think it will be big of n, right? And it's clearly visible that we just have used a single for, oh, it will be n cube. Yeah, we did use nested for loops, right? It's okay. Just put it into the revisit part, and what we can do before starting with the new questions, we can start with the revisits, right? So the first revisit will be of this problem, and okay, wait, not this problem. This was the first problem. Find all the displayed numbers, and the second one was, yeah, this was the first problem. And second problem was the two sneaky numbers of digit will, right? So let me just try to remember it. Okay, okay. Now it should be visible that we have solved that question, right? Okay. Now find all the duplicates. This was separated digits. First, this problem, and the second one was, this was the first question that we did yesterday, and the second question was digits. Find all the duplicates. Okay, this was the second problem, right? That we did solve. So we got those two problems. that we have to do the revisit of. And let's just take it, take these. So the first revisit was, let's start with this, right? Um, so what we have to do in this, we have to separate the digits in an array, right? We have given an array and we have to just separate the digits of the values, right? Here the value is 13 and we can see this is a two digit number, 1 and 3, right? And we have to separate these into two different values like this, and the same for all the other values, but the order of the array will remain the same, the values will remain the same, just we have separated the digits. So to separate that, what I did, I created a empty vector named as result, and then after that I ran a for loop on the array, and we took n as that current value, and just after that we converted it into a string, and we just ran a for each loop on that string, right? The string name is nums, and we just ran a for loop on that num, so that we will go on to every other character, and in the result we are pushing it back, converting it into a integer. Like when we use this is a trick. When we do x minus string 0, it converts string into a integer. And if you want to do convert a string, sorry, an integer into a string, in that case it can be, I think it was uh, 0 of string plus x, right? In that case it will be converted into string. There was a guy, his name was Tarun, and his name is Tarun. He was on the stream. He did told us about these trick, this trick. And after converting every character of that particular number into, like after separating all the digits, we are just pushing back into the result, and at the end we are just return the result vector. But there are some other tricks that we will be using, right? Like we don't have to learn about so many tricks, but there can be some good and important tricks that we can get to know about, and we can try to implement it uh, in between some of the codes, right? So the first revisit is done. um, Separate the digits in an array, right? Now we'll do the second revisit of the problem. Mm, and yeah, before I was trying to do it with another approach, but I think in that case we were creating an unordered technique. Okay. In that case, I was thinking of that approach in which, we take the last digit every time, taking modulo of it with 10, right? But yeah, after that, I think this was the second problem that I did yesterday. The two sneaky numbers of digit fill. Like this was a question, and it was something like story based, but like there will be a number. There are two numbers that will appear for two times, right? We have to find those numbers which are duplicates, right? It's just very easy, right? So, as the town detective in the story, have we have given a task to find these two sneaky numbers and return an array of size 2, right? That the thing I told you about when we were solving that problem, this problem, right? Like why did we didn't initialize it with the size of 2, right? It will be clear now. containing the two numbers in any order. So piece can return to digit will, right? Like the order of the duplicate values can be, it can be in any order. But so what we did created an unordered set, and the set was empty, and then we created a vector named as result. What I did, the mistake I did was I just initialized it with the size of 2, and let me show you what will happen. And it will get the wrong result. Why? Because we did initialize it with the values, right? And like we initialize it with the size of 2, and initially the values will be 0, right? Like there is no value, so it will be 0. And after that, when we are pushing back the duplicate values, in that case the values will be more, right? Like the size of it will become 4 if there are two values which are duplicate. In that case we will find that, okay, we have two more extra values, and that values are nothing, just that values are the extra values that we have assigned the vector with, right? As we are pushing back the values. But what we can do, okay, to fix that, what I did, I just removed this, like I was taking the help of AI, and just it got, and why did it got accepted? Because in this case the vector is just empty, we haven't initialized it with any size or any number of elements. Uh, Then after that, we are just pushing back the values which are duplicate. So the values are being added into the vector, and we just get the right output, right? That's why we didn't initialize this with the size of 2, right? Because in that this case also we will get 4 values, right? Uh, and that's how I got to know, okay, how we can read the questions. Like, um, I think with time it will improve, it will refine more, right? Um, and if we haven't seen that value before, so we will just insert it, push, add it into the set, right? So that whenever that value will um, appear again, in that case, we will just put it into the result vector, result array, and in the end, we are just returning the result array. Just this is the problem, and its time complexity will be big of n, right? I think there is a solution that we can use it in this, but we haven't used it. It is based on bit manipulation. But I have said that, yeah, I will cover the bit manipulation questions in maybe some other streams, right? Second problem, we revisited. Its name was the two sneaky numbers of digit will, right? Um, corpse. Ankam, Ankam Chato. You name? Oh, namaste. Namaste, bhai, namaste. Namaskar. Um, Man, I have seen you for the first time on the stream. Can you tell us about yourself? Are you a student or what? Um, Now we have time. I think we can just revisit a we will take a new problem and we will type do it. Right. The second revisit is done. Mm, yeah. Man, is this your real name? And no, I have came before. Okay. Yeah. I was also thinking that I have seen you, like the profile. Okay, so you keep talking in between. I will be just solving a question, right? You keep talking. I have time. Like I, the objective of today is already completed. Just I have picked a question in between to solve. Um, so is just college have just started, or you are already in the second year or the third year? Want to teach us? Hello, Amrish. Welcome to the stream. Um, Initially, I was following a YouTube channel. Nope, I'm fourth year, but I now I have started this. Oh, great, man. Great. Um, Avnish, I was following this playlist from Apna College in the initial days, but now I have changed my way. Like soon I will be starting with recursion. Like I have just said that yeah, I'm starting, but yeah, it's taking a little bit of time because there is no single playlist, right? Which we will follow and we will get to know about the things that know about all the things that are required, right? But like every playlist have some gaps, man. Even this playlist have some gaps that I have found, right? That's what I'm working on right now. Like from the past 3 or 4 days, I am working on that gap which I got after learning from this stream, this course from Apna College. And it will be, it's just not the case in the when we talk about Apna College, it's just same for every other courses. Like there will be some gaps, and we will be able to identify those gaps with time, right? It will take time. As a beginner, you will not uh, you will not be able to find the gaps, right? As you will feel like okay, the things are going in the right way, but the things are a little bit different. Um, Good, it's good. I will not say that it's yeah, it's a great college, but it's good. What about you, man? Okay, you also in the first first year. So Amish, what you can do, like you can go topic wise, and if you are just going to start before even starting with DSA, there are some prerequisites that you should focus on. First, your focus should be on the programming language, right? In which you are going to start DSA. First, I think you should make it strong. Then after that, you can think of jumping into learning DSA. This was a very big mistake that I did make for, um, and I got to know about it like around after day 50 stream. After I did 50-day stream, is I think I'm not audible, right? There is some problem in the mic. Like most, like many of the people say, you have some issues in your mic. And I think because of that, there comes some type of problem in between the interaction we have, right? Yeah, I will try to fix it soon. Okay. Man, are you guys keep going and keep coming back? Like, I've seen you for the third time, man, today. Today I've seen you for the third time. Um, like, what I will be doing when, like, there is a short-term goal which I'm thinking about. Okay, when I will have around, I think, 500 subscribers, then I will mark it as, okay, now I need a good mic, right? Then I think in that case, I will just get a new mic. And if not, I think we can continue with this mic. Like it was just a basic beginner's mic, and it comes in very cheap price, and I just purchased it so that I can do experiment like how the mic works or how we can judge is that mic is good or not, right? But I think there is some time to reach. Like there is time when we will reach 500 subscribers, um, right? But I think with that time we will have some good audience, right? That's the case. So I think in that phase the quality will matter the more. As Subhash, you know what you can do? Okay, okay. Subhash, what you can do? I think, like I was thinking to follow Striver for some topics. Like there are some big topics, right? Like recursion or dynamic programming or graphs. I think, like what I was thinking, I was with Apna Forest playlist, but right now, from the past few days, I was thinking to go with Striver for recursion or some major topics, right? Some advanced topics. Like you can switch in between the resources. There is not a single playlist that you should just be dependent upon. One once try to watch with practice playlist. Okay. Yeah, I have seen that guy. Like there was a video in which he was telling about how what are the scam, like what is the scam they do in like how DSA playlists are being created. Right. If I search about it, I think that will be yeah. Yeah, I saw this video, but yeah, right. This guy was good. Like I haven't seen so many videos, but the way he explains, I think it's good. Um, he uses a Desi language, right? And it feels like we are just sitting in our homes and just this is a bhaiya and just we are learning from him, right? Um, Hello, man. Welcome back to the stream. I have seen you after a long time. How you, buddy? How are you doing? I'm great. How are you doing? Go to courses. Okay. Follow with Pratish. Yeah, many of the people, like some of the people who came on the stream before you, have also recommended me. Like you can go um, with follow with Pratyush. But yeah, how you doing, man? Have you seen after a very long time? Like I think it's been around 3 or 4 weeks. Life's been good. Like, is there any update from your side that you want to give? Is there any update? Well, 2 weeks. Okay, so what's the update? Very much. Okay, check. Um, Things like these just excite. Um, mm. Encom, Encom, your name is Encom, right? So what was which course should I open? You are talking about this. Are you there? Encom, Encom Chaitu, right? Your name is. I think I'm pronouncing it in a right way. Hmm. Hey man, how this can happen? If you're still here, just tell me about, is this the course that you're following right now? Or okay. Okay. Man, the thing I got to know about directly after seeing the course, like this course or the course which I was following from Upper College, where is the language? Right. Where is the language? Oh, that's a very good news, man. That's congratulations. Congratulations. That gives us hope. That gives us hope. That just feels, oh, we won, right? We won, man. Now I'm following Upno College. The problem is, what is the problem that um, the language, the thing I was telling you about, right? The thing is missing. Are you able to see anywhere that they have first started with the language itself, right? And even if you will go with the Upno College playlist, you will find that okay, they do have covered some of the things before even starting with the DSA, right? But okay, straight. I right now I have covered strings, and after that, um, there is a guy like in the Discord who have just got placed, right? So in between, I am just having a talk with him. Um, he was just giving the interviews today. He got placed, so like I have covered till this lecture, right? Till this lecture, but I was just okay. Now I think it will be fine. The problem that I did face was not till like before even this point. The problem have get started when I did started with the strings. Just I got to know now the ma'am is just you know trying to show that yeah we they are teaching us, but till this point I was just um, got to know okay I'm being scammed, right? I'm being scammed. Off stream tab voice. What about now? Is it coming? Is am I audible now? I think it's Just wait, let me check. Um, Hello, hello, hello. What about now? I think it's fine. Right. So till this point, I was just got fed up with the playlist. But after that, I was just not able to understand how I will be how I will overcome that. So I was just like I just keep continue the playlist, but in between the things were going on in the background. Like I was coming on the streams, I was doing the streams, but in between I knew there is something that's need to be changed. After a point, I just got a realization. I just came to a realization. What are the some major things that are missing? And that was related to, you can say, containers or other things, or even the concepts. The way she have taught us about the concepts is just like I will not say that she was not good at teaching, but some of the very important things are missing in these playlists, right? And right now, what I'm doing, I'm just again, I have restarted learning C++ from Chire Code. Um, I think you can follow this playlist, and you know what will happen when you can give it a try. You only just go and just watch the first video or the second video, right? You will clearly be able to see the difference. How we have been fooled, right? Like I was shocked how this can happen, man. I was just literally shocked. This is from Chai Code. You can just search Chai or C++. You will find this playlist. Just even you can watch the first video, you will get to know the difference. Yeah, sounds don't know about other. Okay. Yeah, I will. I will try to fix the issues with the mic, but for that, I think people will have to subscribe to me. But what is the thing, right? Like I think I will get a new mic around 500 subscribers. I will get a good mic, as this was just for the experiment, right? Like I didn't even thought, yeah, I will be doing streams using mic or I will be talking with people. That's great, man. Hey, can I put it into the post, like YouTube post, but I will hide your name. Like, is it fine? I will just say this is the guy, and like I will just make a post on the YouTube, right? But I will hide your name if you are not comfortable in that. But yeah, if you will allow, I will just post it as a yeah, right. With your name. Check Aditya Verma for this. Okay. This is a new person. I haven't Python. Okay, this guy. Mm, no, no. I was asking from Subhash and Kim, I was giving the suggestion to you, right? The chair code playlist. I was giving the suggestion to you about that. You can just go and try out the first video, okay? After that, you come on the stream maybe tomorrow or maybe if I will be on the live, but I think I will be ending the stream, so you can come tomorrow and just check it out, right? And like you can give the review. How was it, right? Compared to Apna College, right? And you will see a very big difference. Mm. And even it's not related to DSA. Even after that, how in depth they have gone, right? So what do you want to know, man? Subhash, what do you want to know? Okay, okay, okay. But why I'm doing this? Like, why I'm not purchasing the mic? Because pain. When we have pain, there is like growth will not happen when we will not have some pain, or we will not be uncomfortable, right? That's the case. So we will have to make ourselves uncomfortable or go out of our comfort zone, right? Though I don't have time to learn about the C++ language. I'm in fourth year. I need to just complete some fast and split at least 10 hours per day for both DSA and development. Oh man. Okay. So you will be in the, yeah, I have kept a milestone for, like, I will be getting the new mic around when I will have 500 of subscribers. Just it's, I think we are near to hit 100 subscribers. Don't know. I think maybe it can happen today or maybe on the another day. Nothing do. Yeah, I've checked it out before. There was a guy who told me about that. So you are ready to give 10 hours per day. But man, what's the status of, okay? What's the status of development? Have you learned some of the things as, because I think if you are just in the fourth year and the fourth year have just started, then yeah, that was a real. I do remember even the minor things like what you are asking about the things from me, man. Even I was like a completely beginner at that point, right? I am good at development. I have created projects. Okay, so you have, like, you have completed the front end or also the back end. Uh, can you tell me which one? What? What are you asking? Um, and you have improved a lot in speech, and now I think you are even more good at DSC than me. Oh, really? Man, and even I have, like, some days I have used Hindi. Should I use Hindi? Like, there was a thing I was thinking to tell you about using Hindi. Right, then it will be more clear what I'm trying to say. Ankem, have you done the front end part or also the you are in the back end part? What's the status? And in the front end, have you strengthened the JavaScript? Um, ये जो जर्नी थी ना, ये जो जर्नी थी डे वन से लेके अभी तक, इसमें क्या होता है कि जब आप एक पॉइंट पे आते हैं तो लोग आपको आके बताते हैं कि आपने कहाँ से शुरू करा था, राइट? लोग आके याद दिलाते हैं और ये बड़ा ही अलग लगता है, right? मतलब इसका जो फीलिंग होती है कि लोग आपको आके बताते हैं कि आप इस जर्नी में कितना कितना दूर आ चुके हैं, राइट? ये बहुत ही अलग फीलिंग होती है. नो नो, आई एम आस्किंग फ्रॉम दिस गाय. दिस गाय इज इन, ये ये बंदा फोर्थ ईयर में है एंड इसको ये कुछ चीजें पूछ रहा था कि मैं फोर्थ ईयर में हूँ और मुझे डीएसओ डेवलपमेंट एक साथ सही तरीके से करना है, ताकि जहां तक मुझे लगता है कि इंटरव्यू में, राइट, इंटरव्यू क्रैक करना है. क्या आपको समझ आया जो मैं बोला? राइट, like even at this day I feel that okay, I just have started yesterday, man. Like I feel that okay, today is the day one, again and again, man. Just feels like okay, I've just started. But but man, I think now you will be continuing the learning journey, right? No man, it's just the starting now. Also you have just started with the job, so I think now you have, okay, now you will start the new things, right? I'm eager to know about what will the things that you will be starting with, and when you will again start giving us the updates in the Discord, right? And what are your experiences? What are you experiencing on a daily basis in the job? How you were able to, yeah, now you have got the taste, right? I will love to listen about your experience. How was that? How you did got landed onto job, right? You know, man, at this point, what stage I am? Um, okay, AI/ML just and first front end. What what's the status of JavaScript? Is it like strong? And if it's not strong, I think you can try to make it strong, right? And for that, there is a playlist which I also have started following for the JavaScript. You can just search Sharian script. Right here, you can, like, there are 7 or 8 parts, but I think you will just need part one to part four, right? Part four. I think you will be good. Ah, yeah, yeah. He can tell you about it, and you know, when at what topic like I'm going to start soon is recursion. You remember me when I did started with the arrays, and like I have already did started with the recursion around 1st of August or maybe the second, but there I found some issues in the learning, the way I was learning. So I am just fixing those issues, and it's just like almost I have recovered from it. But yeah, it will keep I will keep working on it in the background, and soon you will see me solving problems on recursion. And I'm waiting for you to also come, and yeah, we will have some good amount of discussion of on the things about you, or what are the new things that I have done in the Discord, right? As you are busy, so I think version zero. Whoa, bro, I feel you are really things for actually I took Shirin's course. Job ready 3.0. Oh man, I okay, yeah, but that came after, after a lot of research, and like not research, after experiments also. Like, no, it took me 4 months for running a basic job, and for a development role, you need 1 year dedicated, and you need to have start some basic knowledge of how things and technologies work. And Encam, this guy is in the Discord. If you want, you can join the Discord, and just you can you guys can have interaction with each other, right? um I don't think if I right. Oof. Okay. So how's that course, man? How's that course? I took Shane's job in 3.0. Right now, I'm just using the free resource. Okay. They're also teaching about system design. But man, what is your goal? Like, you are just trying to land onto a job, or like as you said, you are in the fourth year. Like, so okay, bro. Like, I just uh, got seeking this point. Company as placement. Can you search and tell? Hello, man. Hello, Rahul. Welcome to the stream. And congratulations, man. Congratulations. Today we got another. Okay, point. Case point is a financial company, right? I think it's related to finance. Case point. I think they do deal in. Now I need just job and the package. Don't care. Yeah. In that case, I think you can, make the front end strong with like I've seen people they ask about Java, JavaScript, and 4.7 LPA. Oh, great, man. I will recommend you a person. You can go on to a person's streams and वो आपको बहुत अच्छे से गाइड कर पाएगा, राइट? मैं भी उनके स्ट्रीम पे जाता हूँ एंड वो स्ट्रीम करते हैं अराउंड यही इसी टाइम पे 10:30 साढ़े दस के बाद इंडी डेवलपर ये आपको एक अच्छी गाइडेंस दे सकते हैं। आई थिंक मुझे नहीं लगता आज ये स्ट्रीम करेंगे बट ये अभी भी स्ट्रीम पे है, ये लाइव है। अ, आप इनकी स्ट्रीम पे जा सकते हैं। आप जस्ट मेरा नाम बता दें इनको, मैं इनके चैनल पे एक मॉडरेटर की तरह हूँ और ये आपको एक बहुत अच्छी गाइडेंस दे सकते हैं एज राइट। आप इनकी स्ट्रीम पे जा सकते हैं, मैं आपको इनकी चैनल का लिंक देता हूँ। एनकेम, राइट? एनकेम, एनकेम भाई इनकी स्ट्रीम पे जा सकते हैं और ये इनका एक्सपीरियंस है, ये एक जावा डेवलपर है और इनको अराउंड 5.5 ईयर्स से ज़्यादा का एक्सपीरियंस है जावा में, जहाँ तक मुझे मुझे थोड़ा बहुत डिटेल्स याद आ रही है। और मैं डेली इनकी स्ट्रीम पे जाता हूँ और वहाँ पे मैं एक मॉडरेटर हूँ, बट इस आईडी से नहीं, मैं एक दूसरी आईडी से जाता हूँ जो कि आप अभी भी जा सकते हैं, अभी ये लाइव है। आप अपनी स्ट्रीम छोड़ के अभी उनके पास जा सकते हैं, वो ज़्यादा सही रहेगा मुझे लगता है, राइट? आप ओपिनियन लीजिए उनसे जाके और अच्छे से आप मेरा नेम बता दीजिएगा कि राइट, मेरा नेम है अथर्वा। यू कैन जस्ट राइट माय नेम, राइट? आप पहले बता सकते हैं कि मुझे अथर्वा ने रेफर करा है, तो उसके बाद वो मतलब आप थोड़ा हाईलाइट हो जाएंगे वहां पे, तो राइट, तो आप कन्वर्सेशन डायरेक्टली कर सकते हैं। एज वो थोड़ा बीच में प्रोजेक्ट बनाते रहते हैं और चीजें करते थे, तो कमेंट्स थोड़ा जल्दी देखेंगे वो, राइट? आई थिंक इट विल बी मोर गुड फॉर यू। एंड या उसके बाद आप मुझे आके बता सकते हैं कि आपको कैसा लगा उनकी बातों को सुनने के बाद, और आपको क्या मतलब कंक्लूजन क्या निकला। राहुल, ओके, लेट्स जस्ट चेक अबाउट दिस। Sorry, Rahul, I just forget to check about your. Okay, let's just open the LinkedIn. Right, just come on, man. It's white. Okay, some of the people I know. Okay, like I don't know. I'm just in contact with them, and Okay. We can check it. We can check it. Just wait. I don't think so. I think it's service based, or maybe we have to confirm it, as they haven't mentioned about the product, right? Or what they do. Is it a product based company or service? Man, how you did got a job, right? Like what is the role? Can you tell us about that? Okay. Okay, it's a product-based company, B2B SaaS. Okay. They have their own software to, and what they do, they have their core product and cloud-based legal technology platform that provides organizations. Okay. Oh, this company didn't ask me a single line of coding. It's only asked about basic understanding of language. And this 12 queries and web API questions. Then, then why you think when the let like you want to aren't you satisfied with that, right? It's possible, man. It's possible. Bro got lucky. Now I think Ankem, you can also go on to you can visit this. But Ankem, why are you still here, man? I I said that you can go on to this person's stream, and he's just live right now. You can just even I will be on his stream after the ending the stream. You go, man. You can just have some talk with him. Must be a okay. And I've already given you the link for the YouTube channel. And why I'm doing this, because I think maybe my advice can a little bit wrong. So because of that, right, bro. .NET full stack developer. I came once with to slash team as I want to this. Okay, man. I have yeah. Sorry, this is the Discord link. Okay. Oh great. Hey, how fast you came? Just hopping into the stream, man. Before even I just before even sharing the link. Welcome to the other squad, Chatu. Uh, .NET full stack developer. So man, which stack to pick for the backend? Like what language did you pick? My LinkedIn. Um, okay, LinkedIn. That's just in the about section, but I think I can copy it. But it's just a C sharp. C sharp for backend. I haven't. I not have idea about this. Okay, man, the link will not be working, I think. But yeah, you can go on to my channels about section. I think you will find it. This link will not be working, right? So you can just go into this section and just you will find it. Great. What's your name? Rahul, right? And yeah, Rahul, you can also join the Discord. I have given the Discord link. Here you can share what you are doing on a daily basis. Maybe you are working on a project, or maybe even if a part of it is completed, you can share that. And there are also the people like us in the Discord from different colleges of the country, and they're in different stages. Even some of them are even working. And I'm from Surat, Gujarat. Nice to meet you. Thank you for sharing information. Oh, great, man. Gujarati people are very lovely, very sweet. Like every Gujarati people I've seen, they are just very sweet. Thanks for coming on the stream, man. But yeah, congratulations again, man. You did land a job. And there was another guy who did also land the job today. And he knew about me. He was following, like, he came on my channel, I think around day 4 or day 5. And today he gave a very good news. Like, he also get landed a job. I think that feels good when people comment. It gives fills us with hope, right? What we what we should do now, I think, yeah, Rahul got placed, and there was another guy who was coming on the channel, like who is a very old subscriber, right? Who is a very old viewer. This guy, and he had just landed a job. I think 1 or 2 days ago. I think it's he landed a job today, right? Wait. Um. Okay. Oh shit. Anime. Oof. But yeah, we have a journey, right? We have a journey ahead. So I think Rahul will not stop at this point. Rahul will keep learning. And yeah. Okay, let's see the question that I think we can pick this. Like, this is not very difficult, right? Mm. But I think we can do it the next day or like the next stream. as we are running out of time. My profession, you asking from me, man? What do you think? No, man, I'm not a working person. I am just a student right now. And now I think you will ask about you are in college and in which year you are. Then you will have to take a guess. You first take a guess. After that, I will tell you in which year of college I am. Right now, um, right? No, just the first semester have been started this month. The first semester have been started. Um, I know, man, what you are thinking about, right? I can I can smell it from a very distance way, right? You will be thinking, yeah, where I've came and to whom I just shown these things, right? Like I got placed, but yeah, but I think I have given you the thing that you wanted, right? That you wanted to know. First semester only. Okay, you are trying to say something else, right? I think so. Should I take it as a compliment or what? You scared me, man. You just scared me. Um, Today I thought I will be starting with the JavaScript series, but yeah, just some things came and I was just unable to do it. I was thinking to do it in the afternoon time, but yeah, it will start I think tomorrow or maybe the after 2 days, in which there will be some good things people can join and even people can participate in that with me, and they can also try to give answers of the questions, or they can also practice with me. Just there are some things related to the thumbnail or other things that I have to first figure it out. What will be the thumbnail? What will be the things, the structure that will be we will use for the JavaScript streams, right? As it will be different from the streams we do for the projects. I think I'm just making you guys bored, right? At this point, you guys are getting bored. So I think I should end the stream. And tomorrow, after tomorrow, what we can do, I think we will be able to start with recursive, right? Luck, man. You know what you can do? You know what Reddit? You just go onto Reddit and just post it and see the reaction of the people. And even you can make a like do experiment. You join the Discord. Here, just you put the things that you like that happened with you, and just see the reaction of the people. Like it's very rare, man. And you were that guy who got selected, right? As that in that case. But I will not say that you haven't been asked questions, right? You said that you have been asked questions related to database or right. I think they have just got the feeling, right? Yeah, that's this guy's right. We don't even need to ask questions based on coding. It can happen, man. Just they try to find out, is this guy have a scientific mind or not? Hey, Rahul, were you were in BTech or BCA? BTech finally. Oh man, there is also another guy. Should I show you his profile? He is also in the like his final year is just going to start, and he have cracked a job. He also did have cracked the job few days ago. Like he's also a very lucky guy, and like he have put very hard work, so much hard work into the things, and like every other interview he just gave, he just got passed, man. Like he have bunch of offers ready. So he did told us give me the update, gave me the update few days ago that he have got placed in a product based company, and I think it's from US, and he's getting the pay of about TCS. In TCS we have the role, right? We have the digital role. Sorry, not the digital, the supreme. And he said that yeah, now I will be getting paid this much. Like if we multiply it with this, like 2.5x of that, and I think he's on LeetCode. His profile was, yeah, this is the guy, Abhishek. I think it's his name is Abhishek, and man, I think you will be in a good position in the upcoming months, right? Just you have got the job. I think that's good, man. Um, but I think learning is a thing that shouldn't stop, right? At just this point, and you know how the thing works. Just you will again have to put some more time. Like there will be jobs, so the things will be. Oh, but you were good in development, right? It's not just about DSA, right? As yeah, there still have our companies, but there is a thing, man. This is not a startup, right? This is a product-based company, or it's a startup. Just they have named as yeah, this is a product company. Let us start, or what? Don't know what the thing happened to the chat GPT. Just start getting crash. 12 plus years. Oh, yeah. Then that's something suspicious, right? Man, where is this company? Like, what's the location? Where is this company based? I think it's. Is it in Bangalore? Um, maybe at that day the mood of the HR, right, or the other people were not that much bad. They were just in a chill mode, and just they maybe they just forget to ask coding questions from you. That can happen. But yeah, you got selected for the rare case. Headquarters in Washington D.C. and one Surat, Gujarat. Hey, is it in the city, the new city that is being, I think, created, right? What is that? Gujarat smart city, right? Its name is something like this. I just forgot the name. Okay, Gift City. Yeah, Gift City. Is it in the Gift City? So okay. So Rahul, when you will like start a job, you will be starting with doing the job after the college ends, or like when you will start with the working. Hmm. Okay. I will have to hear about things in a detailed way, right? And thanks for coming on the stream and just you directly gave the update as a new person on the stream, right? Thanks for that. And yeah, man, you can join the Discord, and I think it will be beneficial of for other people who have just started their journey, who are in college. You can, right? I think we should guide them as a good people, right? As we are good people, and okay, bro needed luck need bro. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Seen you after a long time. Man, I want to see you in the Discord. That will be great. Right. I think you will be working on the backend, right? Soon you will be starting with the backend. Maybe after amount of time. Um, Man, there are some posture related issues as I'm not having like I have not just set up the things like the basic setup we do for the live streaming, right? Literally I'm not even using any chair or any table, right? Just I'm sitting on a mattress with my laptop. That's why I think that I should end the stream now. Is it okay for all of you? Oh man, um, it's not like I haven't set it as a goal, but like the more you put into the action, right? The more you put the things into action, and like it will be the byproduct of it, right? And even if in the YouTube we can see the more we put time and effort, the things start to happen, right? This things reflect. how far or how much. I think we should not just take a goal, right? As there can be a goal, but the goal first is to become a good engineer, right? That's the case. Mm. Uh, um, we will see what will happen. Oh no, when it just feels like, right, like I was interested into these things way before, but I was not having a laptop, as you know, the Indian things, right? And I was even interested in these things, live streaming and all the YouTube things. Even before that, I think around 5 or 6 years ago. But at that time, I was not having equipments. I was into gaming, but I just leaved it for some reason. And now I'm doing these type of streams, and this just it doesn't makes me tired or what, right? It just I can even do it for 10 hours or whatever we call, but but there comes an limit, right? The body limits us. The body tries to stop us. Like in a month, even if it's in my control, I will not eat the have the lunch or the dinner, but the biology is like that, right? By the toe. Mm. There was a one question that I did. Its name was find missing and repeating values, and just this was the question. Same for you, man. Just I also want to see you on, like you come and I say, okay, this was Rahul. Rahul was that guy, and he did started from that thing, right? In the month of August 2026, he did told us about, yeah, he got London job. How was his experience? And now on what stage he is, right? I also want to listen these things from you people, and yeah, an option. Hey, you are Shadow, right? Shadow, welcome to the stream again. I just Yeah, and recursion is just, I think we'll start. Okay, recursion is just going to start. Man, you want to have discussion on something like, I think I have 5 minutes of time, or as I was thinking to end the stream today. Um, Shadow, should I end the stream, man, or you wanna say something? No, man. Even the lunch is remaining to be finished. Yeah, the evening lunch. On some days, I even don't, you know, finish the evening lunch, and the time goes around 11 p.m. or 11:30. Like there is a quote that goes like, um, "It's okay even if you not have the lunch at a time at a given day, but assignment round." Um, you can check it out on the YouTube assignment round. Okay, I think there will be. Well, let's check it out. They have, I think they have around 4 rounds of in the interviews. There are 4 rounds, and one will be of coding. One is for aptitude and reasoning, and what they do in assignment round. Okay, assessment round. I thought you were saying assignment round. Um, oh, ignite level of questions. Okay, I am asking for ignite. You have done BSc, numerical ability, verbal ability, reasoning ability, coding optional. Okay, and BCA. Man, I have done BCA. Uh, okay. Okay, so then the things will be same. The coding section is not big. Okay, development project. It's programming tests. Very basic coding tasks. Sometimes in things like, okay, I think it will include basic arrays, strings, right, and basic programming like logic, like how loops work, what or about data types, right? Okay, I think you can go on ChatGPT and ask about it, right? In a way that you want, as you can know about what way the things related to the mathematics they will ask about, or like there are some number of topics that you can prepare upon. I think there is a book which we can like. Okay, I will get. I just don't remember the name. Um, there was a guy who told me about that. It's from Arihant, and I think if we, but, right. But I will not say just directly, blindly, just assume it as the final reply, right? As ChatGPT can give wrong answers, so I think you can even go on to the Google and just yes. Oh, okay. I think this is the don't know why it's just written as BSc, but it should be for BCA, right? Okay, yeah, BCA is there here, and the duration assessment. Like you will be assessed on these things: your numerical ability, verbal ability, um, and reasoning ability, and coding. Coding is optional, as it's saying, right? So I think you got the answer. For now, I think I should end the stream. And let me just summarize it. What we did in today's stream was we first solved a new question. Its name was find missing and repeated value. That's time complexity was big of n cube, as we did use nested for loops. And after that, we did the first revisit. Its name was separate the digits in an array, and its time complexity was big of n. After that, we did the second revisit. Its name was the two sneaky numbers of digit will, and its time complexity was big of n, right? And then, yeah, this was the today's things that we have did. And in total, I can say we have done one new question or one new problem today, and we did have revisited two problems, right? And this was all the update. For now, you all can like the stream. You don't have to subscribe right now. You can subscribe when you feel that okay, this guy is learning something good, or we are learning something from him, or we are getting some value from him. Then you can consider to subscribe. And oh yeah, now I will be maintaining it. Just why it did got break in between, because there came an issue with the email ID with which I did created the YouTube channel. And yeah, there were some issues that happened, but it will not break. It will keep continuing even if I will not solve any question, even in that case, because there's a trick that even you can follow. Like on some days when you get stuck onto a question that you feel that, okay, I will be unable to solve, then in that case you can pick any question that you have solved before and just do the revisit, right? When you will do the revisit, it will be marked as, yeah, you have submitted something, and this will become green, right? but but man, what you will do, I will say, do the revisit, but do it in a good way, right? Just not just open the question and just submit it so that you get the green tick, right? Like the streak will be maintained, but and that's also a good thing that you will do the revision of a given problem, right? That's the case. Even it can be 365 out of 365, right? And why I'm saying that you can subscribe, so that when you will subscribe, what will happen when I will be live again, or maybe I will upload a new video, then you can again come into the stream and just see me solving these questions and getting stuck onto the questions and explaining what is happening in a part of a code, or maybe explaining something else, or giving, or we can have some interactions like this, right? Like how we did have interactions today. Today there came some people who with whom we did have some good amount of conversations, as we can see. And yeah, today we got also got two good updates. Two guys got placed, right? One was an old viewer of me, and I think is he he know me from the day 3 or 4 when I did started. And there is a guy, his name is Rahul, and he just got placed, and he did gave us the update, right? So for now, I will highly recommend all of you to join the Discord server. Here you can share what you are doing on a daily basis. Maybe you are just working on a project. Maybe just you have just completed a part of it. You can just share that, and yeah, you can have some reviews. And there are also the people like us in the Discord who are working or who are students, and you can have interaction with them. You can, and like I'm trying to create a community of good people who can help each other grow together. Right, that's the case, and like that's the purpose. And please to give reviews in the comment section. What things should I improve? What new things should I come up with? Should I change something in my explanation style? Should I change something the way I'm approaching the questions? Like you can give me suggestions on even the minor things, right? It will be good. In the end, I will say that just keep learning and keep exploring new things, and just start taking actions, and things will start to happen. Just go and start taking actions and keep grinding. Okay, just stay hard. Just stay hard.